Live from Fargo and serving you on TV, online, and on the go. This is Valley News Live at noon.
A lot of folks are heading to the lakes today or are already enjoying time at the cabin as we head into the 4th of July holiday. And while we all want to have some fun in the sun, we need to be careful. Many are going to experience intense and downright dangerous heat today. For what we need to watch out for, let's check in right away with First Alert Storm Team meteorologist Justin Fanfarelli.
And thank you, Jordan. Good afternoon, everybody. Temperatures already on their way up, and it is pretty humid out there. Let's take a look at the current temperatures around the region into the upper 80s right now from Fargo out toward Bemidji, mid-80s into northwestern Minnesota, the Northern Valley and Lakes Country, and 81 your current temperature at Devil's Lake. And we're already above where we should be this time of year. And combine the heat with the humidity. We already have an oppressive humidity. That is a dew point of over 70 degrees. We have a 70-degree dew point in Fargo, 71-degree dew point in Thief River Falls, 75-degree dew point in Roseau. So definitely take it easy if you're spending any time outside with the heat and humidity. We still got that wind from a south or a southeasterly direction at around 10 to 20 miles per hour, and that will continue to pump in the heat and the humidity. But we are seeing mostly clear skies across the region. Some rain showers, some thunderstorms between Minot and Williston, and they might get into our viewing area as we go through this evening and possibly overnight. High temperatures today into the lower 90s with sunshine and a breezy southerly wind. We'll have that full 7-day forecast coming up later in the newscast.
Yeah, it's a hot one. All right. Thank you, Justin. New at noon, one man is sitting in jail for pulling a gun and a knife on Taco Bell employees and demanding money. It happened early yesterday morning in Bismarck. Police say 25-year-old Garen Montreal got away with nearly $1,000. Authorities eventually found the vehicle that he was seen leaving in, and inside the car, they found a BB gun, cash, and a knife. He's in jail for strong-arm robbery and attempting to flee police. Also new at noon, health officials are warning people about a case of rabies in North Dakota. A skunk in Pettibone tested positive for the virus after it attacked a pet cat. The health department says skunks are a common carrier for rabies and people need to watch out for them. It's also a reminder to make sure that your pets are up to date on vaccinations. If you suspect you may have been bit by a rabid animal, you need to go to the hospital right away. We have new information on COVID-19 in the region. The Minnesota Department of Health is reporting 8 new deaths from the virus, bringing the death toll to 1,466. 1,150 of those deaths happened in a long-term care facility. 423 new cases are reported today, bringing the active case count to 3,811. 32,347 people are listed as recovered. Meanwhile, North Dakota is reporting 65 new cases of COVID-19. No new deaths have been linked to that illness, meaning the death toll still stands at 80. There are currently 20 patients in the hospital with COVID-19, while 3,266 people are listed as recovered. There are 376 active cases in the state. One boy is dead after an ATV crash near Fertile, Minnesota. The Polk County Sheriff's Office says it happened yesterday around 6 p.m. near the Sandhill River. It appears the child was driving the ATV when he lost control, hit a tree, and then rolled. First responders tried to save him, but he was pronounced dead at the scene. A 17-year-old girl was taken to the hospital, and part of I-94 was shut down earlier today to clean up the crash. Police shut down the eastbound lanes just west of the metro by the way station around 2 this morning after the driver of a pickup ran into the back of another vehicle. That teen is expected to be okay. Everyone involved in the crash is from out of state. A 27-year-old man is in jail on child neglect charges after a 2-year-old was found wandering around a Minot parking lot alone. Police were called to an apartment yesterday morning about a lost child, then got another call about an hour later from a man searching for his child. Investigators confirmed the relationship and eventually arrested the man. The child is now in the care of social services. A standoff in Hastings, Minnesota is over after more than 12 hours. Police were trying to negotiate with a man barricaded inside a home with 2 children. It started yesterday morning after a fight between the suspect and the tow truck driver outside the house. The standoff then ended around 2:30 this morning. A man was seen being loaded into an ambulance, and at least 1 child was carried off by an officer. President Donald Trump will start his 4th of July weekend with a visit to Mount Rushmore tonight. More than 7,000 people are expected to attend that celebration. They're encouraged but not required to wear a face mask. Paula Reed reports from the White House.
months, and that's a record.
President Trump is banking on an economic recovery to propel him to re-election. And on Thursday, he touted the June unemployment numbers.
Today's announcement proves that our economy is roaring back. It's coming back extremely strong.
But some economic analysts say the better-than-expected numbers may be deceiving, as they only reflect reopenings in early June and do not account for recent shutdowns in the wake of a new surge of cases.
We have some areas where we're putting out the flames or the fires, and that's working out well. Thank you very much.
The president left the briefing without taking questions from reporters, but did later acknowledge the record number of new cases this week.
This is coming back, and we haven't totally succeeded yet. We will soon, but we haven't killed all of the virus yet.
Former Vice President Joe Biden accused his 2020 rival of bungling the response to the pandemic.
Quit claiming victory with almost 15 million un-Americans still out of work because of the crisis.
On Thursday, one of the president's allies, former presidential candidate Herman Cain, revealed that he had tested positive for the virus on June 29th. His statement did not say where he contracted the virus, but just 9 days earlier, he had tweeted a photo of himself at the president's rally in Tulsa without a mask. The administration continues to rely on a states-led approach for things like mask requirements. Dr. Anthony Fauci says as individual states reopen, the U.S. is seeing a record number of new cases.
That is not good news. We've got to get that under control, or we risk an even greater outbreak in the United States.
On Thursday, the United States set a new record for most COVID-19 cases in a single day, with 55,274 newly confirmed cases. Over 128,000 deaths have been linked to the virus in this country. In our consumer alert this afternoon, Independence Day wheels and deals. Car dealers around the country are open and eager to sell you a new vehicle this holiday weekend. The U.S. News and World Report is out with its best 4th of July car deals list. It includes 10 vehicles, including a full-size truck, 2 sports cars, and multifamily-friendly SUVs. Topping the list, the 2020 Ford F-150. The automaker is offering qualified buyers up to $4,700 cash back, but 0% interest is really the best financial deal that you can get right now. And with the added economic uncertainty because of the coronavirus pandemic, Ford is unveiling the Ford Promise. Eligible customers who lease or purchase a new or used vehicle through Ford Credit and then lose their job within a year can return the vehicle without paying the entire bill. Ford Credit will value the vehicle using the average trade-in value and reduce the customer's outstanding balance by that amount. Customers will be covered for up to $15,000 of their remaining balance. The program runs through September 30th. Coming up here at noon, house calls by the doctor are becoming a thing again. We take a look at a pediatric unit that hits the road. But next, Justin Fanfarelli is in with just how hot we can expect to get today and what we can expect for that all-important 4th of July forecast.